Hello everybody. Today we are practicing distance between 2 points on the coordinate plane. You are given 2 points, like in this example here on Delta Math. And if you had to find the distance between those 2 points, how would you do that on the coordinate plane? Because when I see these 2 points graphed, this straight line between the two, as we know, you've always been told the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. And so if I wanted the shortest distance between these 2 points in the real world, this is a diagonal on this graph. And so I would use Pythagorean theorem to give me that distance. So on Delta Math, when you practice this, you will be prompted to first graph a right triangle. So in this first step, I clicked here and I clicked here to draw this leg, and then I clicked here and clicked here to draw this leg, because these are my two legs, A and B, or A and B, but what is not interchangeable is C, right? This has to be the hypotenuse, and I recognize the hypotenuse. I do know that it's the longest side, but not because it looks like it, but because it is the side that is across from this right angle here. So on Delta Math, after I draw my right triangle, then I will be able to label the two legs. So after you get your triangle, you'll be prompted to put in the lengths of the two legs. So I counted, that was 8 units long, and that was 3 units long. And so I was able to enter that, and then we apply the Pythagorean theorem. I was aware that I had the two legs, so I put them in the spaces for A and B. This could have also been A squared plus 3 squared, but what's important is to make sure I knew that I was solving for the hypotenuse here. And I came to this, 73 is C squared, and as you can see on my calculator, I took the square root of 73. 73 is C squared. So to undo that operation, to isolate C and just get C, I needed to perform the opposite operation. So the opposite operation of squaring C is taking the square root. And taking the square root of C squared is how I isolate C. On this side, I have to do the same operation so that this remains a true statement and is equal. So square root of C squared is C, square root of 73. In some cases, you are prompted to leave it as that statement there or that value. But here, Delta Math had told me to round to the nearest tenth, which is why when I saw this in my calculator, 8.544, la 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 la, I rounded to 8.5. So that distance right there, I plugged that in. So here you see my graph. Then I was able to put in that one leg was 8, another leg was 3 units in length, and my hypotenuse was 8.5. Let's try another one now. Okay. So I have 2 points, and I'm asked to find the distance between these 2 points. So the first thing I have to do is click to draw my right triangle. So click for that leg, and then click for this leg. And as you can see, then you are prompted. You may now answer the questions. Thank you very much. So one of the legs is 2 units in length. I can see that one easily. This other one looks like it's 9 because it's going from -5 on the x-axis up to 4 for a total distance of 9. But I'm going to double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I like to always double check. Okay, so now I need the distance of this hypotenuse. So I know I have the 2 legs. I know that's the hypotenuse. So I need 2 squared plus 9 squared. So that's 81 plus 4, which is 85. So now I need to undo the operation because 85 is C squared. So if I undo that to get C, it looks like it's 9.2 if I round to the nearest 10th place. 9.2. I'm going to do a little common sense check here. since I am on the coordinate plane, you know, if I had an answer of 20, right? Like visually here, I can look and say there's no way that could be 20. I also know that the hypotenuse must be longer than the lengths of these legs. And it fits that. It is longer than both of them. And I'm pretty sure of my math here. So then I'm going to check, make sure I have my legs and hypotenuse properly entered. And yes, okay, so then it shows me again. And this is what I was doing mentally, but I would recommend that you write it down. 9 squared and 2 squared, add those together, I get 85 is c squared. Undo that operation, and we rounded to say that that length is approximately 9.2 units long. Specifically, it's the square root of 85 units long.